Shocking! Where do commonly used terms and phrases come from? Let's take you back to ancient civilizations, exploring the cultural influences that shaped their language. As we connect the dots between history, culture, and the words we use today, you'll be amazed by the intriguing origins and evolution of these phrases. Learning a new language can be an absolute blast. Every day, as the English language changes and grows, many words and phrases that were once commonly used start to feel old-fashioned and lose their original meanings. It's like they become forgotten relics of the past, slowly fading away and becoming less known or understood. We're about to uncover the fascinating stories behind those phrases that have been with us for ages. It's amazing how these terms and expressions have become such a big part of our everyday lives. But have you ever wondered where they actually come from? How did they come into existence and change over time? Let's get started. Caught red-handed. You may be curious to know about the exciting journey into the past, where laws were shaped by peculiar circumstances and unexpected twists. In ancient times, there was a fascinating rule that added a twist to the concept of justice. If someone slaughtered an animal that didn't belong to them, they would only be punished if caught with blood on their hands. Imagine that. The evidence of wrongdoing wasn't just about having the meat, but rather the presence of incriminating bloodstains on the culprit's hands. It was as if the law demanded undeniable proof to hold someone accountable. Surprisingly, if someone was found with the meat but had clean hands, they would miraculously escape punishment. This intriguing law gives us a fascinating glimpse into the origins of a phrase we use today, signaling the moment when someone is caught in the act of doing something wrong or illegal. It's a reminder of the inventive ways in which ancient legal systems sought to uncover the truth and ensure justice was served. So, next time you hear this captivating expression, remember the curious tale that lies behind it. It takes us back to a time when the presence of bloodstains on someone's hands held the power to determine guilt or innocence, bringing to life the intricacies of law from long ago. Moron. Prepare to be mesmerized by the allure of the word moron, a term that dances on the tip of our tongues, evoking images of folly and dim-wittedness. As its ethereal roots trace back to the Greek word for foolish, its resonance with our understanding of the human nature seems almost poetic. But brace yourselves, for the true enchantment lies in the untold story of how this word unfolded within the enigmatic realm of the early 20th century medical field. Dr. Henry H. Goddard, who coined the term, had some negative views about people with intellectual disabilities. He divided them into two groups, idiots and morons. Idiots were mentally challenged individuals who were believed to be unable to have children. On the other hand, morons were considered capable of reproducing and passing on their supposed intellectual shortcomings to future generations. It's important to note that Goddard's idea was influenced by eugenics, a belief system that aimed to improve the genetic quality of human population through selective breeding. These views are considered highly controversial and unaccepted by today's standards. In modern times, the term moron is no longer used as a medical diagnosis for intellectual disabilities. Instead, it has reverted to its original meaning of describing someone as foolish. Cat got your tongue. Picture yourself in a world where words hold hidden secrets, waiting to be uncovered. Have you ever wondered about the origins of the phrase used to describe someone who remains silent when they are expected to speak? It's quite intriguing. There's actually two captivating stories that attempt to explain how this saying came to be. The first story takes us back to the days of the English Navy. Picture a whip called the cat o' nine tails, which was infamous for its use in flogging as a form of punishment. When this whip was wielded with force, it inflicted intense pain and trauma upon its unfortunate victims. The pain may have been so overwhelming that it left them completely speechless, unable to utter a single word. From this association with the silence of those who endure the cat o' nine tails, the saying might have emerged. Now, let's delve into the second story, which transports us to ancient Egypt. In this fascinating civilization, liars were held in great contempt, and their deceptive actions had severe consequences. As a form of punishment, the tongues of liars were cut out. But the story doesn't end there. In a poetic twist, these severed tongues were fed to the cats, which were known for their silent prowess in catching mice and other small prey. Therefore, the silence of the liars, unable to speak due to their missing tongues, could have inspired this saying. It's important to note that these stories are speculative and not historically proven facts. However, they ignite our curiosity and provide captivating insights into the possible origins of this widely used phrase. So, next time you come across someone who remains silent when they should speak up, you can ponder these intriguing tales behind the saying and appreciate the curious journey of language and its unique origins. The walls have ears. Imagine a world where walls have ears and secrets hang in the air. The saying, "Be careful what you say as people may be eavesdropping," holds a simple but important meaning. We should be cautious about our words because someone might be listening in on our conversation. Now, let's delve into the fascinating origin of this saying. It takes us back to the magnificent Louvre Palace in France, renowned for its grandeur and historical significance. It is believed that within the palace, a network of listening tubes existed. These tubes were ingeniously designed to carry sound from one room to another, allowing people to hear what was being said in different parts of the palace. According to tales passed down through generations, Queen Catherine de' Medici, a prominent figure in French history, is said to have used these listening tubes to her advantage. It is whispered that she uncovered political secrets and plots by eavesdropping on conversations through these cleverly hidden channels. While we can't verify the truth of these stories, they add a sense of mystery and intrigue to the origin of this saying. They remind us to be mindful of our words, for you never know who might be listening. Just like the alleged listening tubes within the walls of the Louvre Palace. Crocodile tears. Are you familiar with the phrase crocodile tears? It's used to describe someone who is displaying fake or insincere emotions, especially tears or sorrow. Have you ever wondered where this phrase comes from? It all dates back to the 14th century book called The Travels of Sir John Mandeville, which tells the story of a knight's adventures in Asia. The book claims that crocodiles shed tears while eating their prey. This claim may not be true, but it's a fascinating story nonetheless. The phrase eventually made its way into Shakespeare's work and became an idiom in the 16th century, symbolizing insincere grief. So the next time you hear someone crying crocodile tears, you'll know the intriguing story behind this common phrase. Son of a gun. In the days of yore, daring seafarers sailed with their wives, braving long journeys across vast seas. Legend has it that if a sailor's wife gave birth during a voyage, it happened between the ship's cannons, a secluded and tranquil space. A whimsical term of endearment was born a son of a gun. This playful moniker celebrates the extraordinary circumstances of their birth and the deep bond within the seafaring community. So, when you playfully call someone a son of a gun, embrace the waves of history, honoring the resilience, adventure, and camaraderie that define the maritime world. It's a joyful tribute to sailors' daring voyages and the cherished moments amid the grandeur of the open seas. Thank you for joining me on this thrilling journey through the origins of commonly used terms and phrases. We've uncovered shocking tales, intriguing historical anecdotes, and surprising connections that shed light on the words we use every day. If you enjoyed this exploration and want to uncover more linguistic secrets, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Share your thoughts and comments below on the phrases that surprised you the most, or suggest other fascinating topics you'd like me to cover in the future. Remember, the words we use have a rich history, and understanding their origins adds a whole new layer of intrigue to our everyday conversations. So, stay curious and keep exploring the hidden stories behind the language we speak. Until next time, stay amazed and keep searching for the hidden gems of linguistic history.